Hey, what's up YouTube family? So today I want to show you guys how I find my altcoin that I invest in. So I've been getting a lot of DMs, but I wasn't able to answer some of your questions. That's because I was on a family vacation, so I wasn't able to get back to you guys. Speaking of family, so we do have my family channel. I will post the link down below if you want to check them out. Subscribe to that channel as well. We do post a lot of family vlogs, traveling vlogs, and whatever that is related to family activities. So before we get into this video, please do not forget to also like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with some time-sensitive videos such as these. So back to the video. I wasn't able to answer some of you guys because I was pretty busy. So now I'm here. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to show you guys how I find altcoins to invest in. And before we get further, please keep in mind that this is not a financial advice. I'm not here to give you an advice. I'm here to show you how I invest or how I find my altcoins that I think are something worth putting my money into. Alright guys, so the first thing I'll have to tell you is it takes a lot of time to find these coins and to do research and to make my final decision. So technically there's not a lot of secrets to it, but there are steps to finding these altcoins, and there are steps to do your research and before you get into the nitty-gritty and make your final decision. So let's get into this video. So there are maybe hundreds, if not thousands of tokens that are being released every day. Some you may know about, some you may not know about it, but there are plenty of altcoins or tokens that are being created every single day. One thing you have to keep in mind also, the market changes drastically every single day. It doesn't stay consistent for a long period of time. So you will be checking the markets in a few minutes and you go to bed or wake up in about 5-6 hours, everything is completely different. A lot of times this is because of the meme world that we live in. You have influencers such as Elon Musk, Dave Portnoy, who have a large following that people listen to that helps sometimes shake the market a little bit, either for the good or the bad. So you need to be prepared to go through this whole research process and try to find the good coins, the ones that have potentials, or the ugly coins. And trust me, there are plenty of ugly coins out there. Ugly meaning bad, with no potential, with no sort of real world use case or anything such as that. So believe it or not, when I do my research to find altcoins, the first place I go to is Reddit. Reddit is a great platform where, it depends on what you're looking for, you will find it there. And a lot of times when these coins are getting ready to come out, or when these coins are being talked about, they have a number of followings. And when you get on Reddit and you search of cryptocurrency, you will have a list of different communities and what they believe in, what they support, how much they're investing in it, and how they think the coin will perform. And then the next platform that some of us use for granted is Twitter. Twitter is also another great platform to look for potential cryptocurrencies, potential altcoins that are also getting ready to be launched, or they've been launched but they're not making momentum. However, they do have communities behind it that are getting ready to push this coin. So you look on Twitter, you look on some of these communities and see why they are following this coin. For example, a community like Safemoon. A lot of times, when you take a look at communities like that, you do have some pugs that are there to discourage people, but you can pick out the bad from the actual serious followers that are within these communities and what they think these communities is getting ready to do for the world. What exactly are they planning to change? What problems are they trying to solve. Safemoon is one good example. Dogecoin is another good community that you can check out. Even though sometimes you have these influencers that may tell you otherwise, you can listen to that, but also think about what do you feel? How do you feel about the community? How do you feel about the coin? And what problem do you think the coin will solve? So if you're not following me already on Twitter, please make sure you do that. I'm at DJ Campus. Follow DJ Campus and let's connect. So the reason why I love Twitter also is not only that you can follow a lot of people, but you can also follow topics. There are a lot of great topics. I follow hundreds of different topics related to cryptocurrency, related to Tesla, whatever community that you find interesting. So there are plenty of different platforms you can follow and find information about cryptocurrency. Facebook and TikTok are also great places to go and look for, some of these cryptocurrency communities, and there are plenty. I do have TikTok accounts, but I don't really know how to use TikTok that much, so you may not see me post a whole lot of videos on TikTok, but I do have TikTok and I do follow some of these communities that I go in and watch some of these videos and some of these things that they're talking about. So make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. So follow me and we may be able to connect. I may be able to learn from you as well. So again, these different platforms are great. I use them extensively on my research for altcoin. Reddit, of course, has tons of threads, and a lot of these threads are usually people that are pumping cryptocurrencies or altcoins that they believe in. So you can read some of these. Of course, you cannot just look at these things and automatically put your money in there. You have to do your due diligence and research more about these coins, learn about them. So once I find the coin that I'm interested in, I do first of all look at the total market cap of this coin and the total supply of this coin. And from there, I can determine whether this is a potential coin that I want to look further into. And also another thing you want to look at, some of these coins has burn rates. You want to see how many coins are being burned, because the less supply, the more demand, and usually the higher the price. So the next thing I do is look at the total number of holders in this coin community. Now, if I see the top wallets, apart from the burn wallet, of course, usually the burn wallet has a lot of, percentage of coins in them or percentage of holdings. But other than the burn wallets, if I see the top holders of these coins and this top wallet has about 60 or 50% of the entire total supply, I start to get worried. I start to look at some of these things sideways, and because if that top wallet decides to dump everything they have, the entire supply, the entire price may plunge drastically. And I don't want to be in such communities where the top holder controls over half of the entire distribution. That to me is a sign of a pump and dump type of community and cryptocurrency. So I try to stay away from those type of coins. So when I say I stay away from it, I don't automatically just put them in the back burner. I do try to go into more research and try to find out what these wallets also holds, what other coins or other cryptocurrency these wallets also hold, so I can try to determine whether this is an actual pump and dump type situation. So I usually try to put that particular coin at the moment to the side and maybe look at something else and then come back to that particular coin and do additional research on these wallets that are involved in this coin. Keep in mind, a lot of times these communities can be very deceiving. So when you get in there with skepticism, get in there with analytical mindsets, because a lot of times these people in these communities, especially when they invested in a particular coin, they want it to succeed. So they will pump anything, they will say whatever it is to convince people to make it seem like it's a great coin. But you have to get in there thinking about what you feel that is best for you. Do you think this is a great community? This is a great coin for you? A lot of times you may miss it. A lot of times you may make wrong decisions. A lot of times you may make the bad decision, especially not getting in. But you want to make sure at least the decision that you make is a sound decision. It's something that you're not going to regret. So get in these communities with skepticism and do your research. And guys, another research platform that that I didn't mention is YouTube. But I figure since you're here watching this video, that means you already know that YouTube is also another great platform to do your research. So if you like this information that I'm putting out, if you think all this information that I'm putting out are very useful, please make sure you smash a like to this video. That helps the algorithm push this video to other people that may want to see this, that may want to learn about the ways or different ways to go about in finding altcoin. And also, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you smash the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified automatically when I put out content or time-sensitive videos. So I know you're probably wondering why I have Safemoon on the background, and I also have this Safemoon Millionaire Loading shirt on. And that's because Safemoon is an example of one community that I believe in, that I think has a great community behind it. The community supports the development team and support the development of Safemoon, and as well as the cryptocurrency market. You will want to be in such communities that you will be able to get into, to ask questions if you're not sure of something. The camaraderie in this community, I love it. It's a growing community. Everybody in this community seems to be very enthusiastic. You can get in there and ask questions. They're willing to help you and willing to show you and guide you around. So after doing all that, now is the time to look more into the use case of this coin. I know I mentioned about use case before, but this is the time you actually take a deep dive into it. Does this coin has a wallet? You know, what is it doing in the DeFi space? What is this coin doing as far as helping the environment? You know, are they into any charity? You know, are they trying to do anything with a gaming system? Are they into tokenomics? You know, these are some use cases that you look at and see what interests you more about this coin. So how these coins will be used, how is this coin helping the environment in general? You want to know a lot of this stuff because that helps you to make a decision whether you want to get involved in this particular coin or token or community. And that leaves me to the final sort of stage of my research, and that's looking into the development team of this particular coin I'm interested in. Have these development team renounced themselves? Have they been involved in any other coins? Have they been successful in other coins? And some people do look at their education background. I don't go too much into that, but I do want to know, have these development team renounced themselves, meaning have they come into this coin without holding a large number of cryptocurrency in their wallets as far as the exact coins they're developing? Safemoon is one big example. Another thing that I take a look at is the naming convention. I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm not saying you do what I do. But I'm telling you what I do because we live in a world where we communicate through memes these days. People have short-term memory. So if you give them something they're able to pronounce, something that they're able to remember, it sticks for a long time. So I look at names that may stay trending for a while, names that people may be able to pronounce, you know, something like the Dogecoin, even though some people had some problems learning how to pronounce that name, but Safemoon, you know, stuff like that. So I take a look at the naming convention, I look at their website and see how much time the development team or the research team put into planning and developing this particular environment. I look at their graphic design. Some of these things may be small, but I pay close attention to stuff like that. So with that being said, guys, I hope you take some of this information with whatever you have already and do your due diligence, do the right thing, research before you invest in a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Now, I hope you find this information useful. Again, for one last time, this is not a financial advice. I'm just telling you how I go about doing my research and investing in some of these cryptocurrencies. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next video. See you later.